I'm here because I am a roaring lion crying out righteousness. Now, we want to get started with a story I heard earlier this morning that I could not believe my ears. I thought I was hearing something from, some white noise or something, that a Ukrainian drone exploded over the Kremlin, and they're in Moscow last night. That and the Kremlin is reporting, and Russian is Sergei Lavrov and a bunch of other spokesperson for the Russian Federation is saying that the Ukrainian was able to send a drone from Ukraine and get past all of the security systems in Russia, and that drone was timely to explode right over the Kremlin. Mr. Engineer, if you have a video of that, let us take a look at that and see what that looks like. That took place last night. Now, that's the Kremlin. I mean, that's the that's the coup d'etat. That's the that's the Kremlin. That's Washington D.C. That's the White House. That's the comparative Capitol Hill. That's the Parliament building. That's number 10 Downing Street comparatively. And the Ukrainians, those guys over there in Kiev, were able to fly a drone across the border into Russia, not stopped by any satellite, not picked up by any Russian fighters, and sneak all the way up to Moscow in the North Country, and then pinpoint explosion right over the Russian flag. Show us that again, Mr. Engineer. That bad boy exploded right over the Russian flag. I mean, the Ukrainians did that? And they are saying that the purpose of this was to take out, assassinate, rub out, if you will, Vladimir Putin, pull a hit on him. Watch this. Watch this. That the Ukrainians tried to whack. They use some other terms. Pastor Mary, we get all term for, but I've been around for a while. You need to be around for a while yourself. Yeah, can you believe that Russia's defenses, their air defenses, let this drone get all the way to Vladimir Putin's bedroom? He was sitting in the bathroom when it happened. Okay, all right. Let me clean this up. I don't know anything about that bathroom stuff. I'm just going off the chain on this, I suppose. But the thing about it, so if they didn't, now the Ukrainians said, we didn't do it. The Ukrainians said, we ain't had nothing to do with it. We don't know nothing about that. So my thing is this, okay, let's say, for instance, that the Ukrainians didn't do it. Then are the Russians trying to fake and say that their security and air defense systems are so, if you will, weak that you can get into their airspace like that and get over Vladimir Putin's bedroom while he's in bed and try to whack him? Something's up with this. I don't know what it is. I'll tell you what I thought, though. If the Ukrainians did it, is it the political military strategy thing to do to say we didn't have nothing to do with it, that we didn't try to kill President Putin? Because if that happens, then obviously there'd be an escalation of an attempt to try to kill Vladimir Zelensky. Now, the war has been going on now February. It's been going on now for 14 months. The Russians can get Vladimir Zelensky, I don't care what bunker he's in, and there could be an all-out, like when Churchill gave the command to sink the Bismarck. So I don't know. Here's what I'll tell you what I think, and as you know, what I think is always right. I think that Vladimir Putin is going to nuke Zelensky. Vladimir, what is his name? Zelensky, president of Ukraine. I think Putin is planning on nuking him. And it's the way to gain world respect for doing it, not necessarily respect, but at least within the scale of what is the Geneva Convention as far as what's acceptable in war, is to say, first of all, Zelensky sent a drone and tried to kill me in my bedroom while I was in the bathroom. So now we have the right to retaliate, but Russia will not miss. Russia. So what I see going on here now is that Vladimir Putin has a plan. He's going to take out Zelensky. I think he's probably had enough of him. The war has not been going so good for either one of them. But I think Putin has come up with a plan, or somebody has suggested to him, let a drone, because you listen, come on now. You and I both know that you can't get a drone to fly into the city of Moscow to evade all of their air defenses and radar and all that kind of, you know, ain't nobody gonna be able to get that done. I mean, that's just impossible to do. But the Russians could explode that drone right over the flagpole over Vladimir Putin's bathroom. So I think in the next few days, you're going to see an all-out attempt of Vladimir Putin trying to nuke, and he very well may use a small nuclear device to take out Zelensky, crush the Ukrainians, and then move into Poland if he so desires to do it. That's what I think. As you know, what I think is always right. I know these military strategies, war games, and that's what's going on. I think Putin has concocted, well, we'll tell the world that he tried to kill me, and all is fair in love and war. So we'll take him out.